In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Death by Chocolate Cupcakes. Hey guys, my name is Erin Courtney, and if you're wondering what a Death by Chocolate Cupcake is, it is a rich, dark chocolate cupcake that is topped with chocolate buttercream icing and drizzled with more chocolate ganache. And if that's not enough chocolate for you, you might need to take a bath in a chocolate fountain. That sounds like a pretty good idea. But one of my favorite things about these cupcakes is that I can eat them without getting an upset tummy. How is that possible? Because they are gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan. And the best part is you cannot tell the difference between these and a regular chocolate cupcake. They are that good. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe because there's gonna be a lot more videos coming. Let's do this. To make the cupcake batter, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. Here we have our gluten-free all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, unsweetened cocoa, salt, baking powder, and baking soda. And what I like to do here is just to give these dry ingredients a little stir so that they are well combined and incorporated together. From here, we're going to add our wet ingredients. Cooled coffee. This really brings out the richness in the cocoa in the cake. Non-dairy milk. Here I am using oat milk. Vegetable oil. You can also use coconut oil for a healthier option. Vanilla and vinegar. Now we're going to mix this together until it is velvety smooth, but you do not want to overmix. Ooh yes, that is perfect right there. Take a spatula around the sides just to make sure there wasn't any straggling ingredients. This batch makes exactly 2 dozen cupcakes, so I've got my big muffin pan here. And I've put the cupcake liners and then just giving them a quick little spray. Now we're going to take that batter and we're going to fill them up about 2/3 full in each cavity. Look at how beautifully dark those are. Now it's time to bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 23 to 25 minutes. You know they're done when a toothpick inserted in the center comes out almost completely clean and they slightly spring back when you touch them. Now that they're done baking, we're going to transfer these to a cooling rack to cool completely while we make the chocolate buttercream icing. In this recipe, I used all dark cocoa, but you can use a combination of regular cocoa and dark cocoa, or just all regular cocoa. These came out super dark and super rich, which is the way that I like them. So the choice is yours with how chocolatey you want your Death by Chocolate cupcakes. Now it's time to make our chocolate buttercream icing. We're starting with 1 cup of softened plant butter. Beat that at medium to high speed until it's nice and fluffy and soft. Once the butter is creamed, we are going to add unsweetened cocoa, powdered sugar, a little bit more powdered sugar, some vanilla, and start beating that slowly to incorporate. Since I used a dark cocoa in the cupcakes, I'm using a lighter cocoa in the icing. And if needed, you can add a little bit of water to your icing to make it a little bit creamier. Once it's done mixing, I'm going to give that a quick little stir and then put that into a pastry bag lined with your cake decorating tip. I am using a 1M today. Pipe that beautiful icing on top of each cupcake, and this amount of icing is the perfect amount for 2 dozen. For a vegan chocolate ganache to drizzle on top of the cupcakes, you're just going to take about 3/4 of a cup of dairy-free chocolate chips
and mix it with about a teaspoon of flaxseed oil is what I used in this recipe today. Microwave the oil and the chocolate together in about 20-second intervals, stirring between each interval until the chocolate is melted. Then you're going to put it into your squeeze bottle and drizzle it on top. Another option is to just sprinkle some mini chocolate chips on top of the cupcakes as a beautiful little garnish.
But now it's time to eat them. Ooh. They come off the wrapper so easily because they're so moist. Oh! Mmm. Mmm. That is some good chocolate right there. Mmm. Oops. I just dropped some chocolate on the floor. That's okay. I am definitely using this recipe to make a cake. Ooh, an Oreo cake. Oh yeah. Mmm. I'm making a mess. That wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time.